The Roots and Blues and Barbecue Festival, presented by U.S. Cellular.
Safe skating, how Columbia is keeping those on top of the wheels safe.
And inside rolling into work, what this local company is doing to balance work and play.
A disastrous storm, how local hands are still helping. KOMU 8 News at 9 starts now.
Live from Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 9.
To help out a community anywhere in the world or any other state is a help to everyone.
Helping those devastated by this tornado nearly 3 weeks ago. Local groups are still lending a hand to those residents that were ravaged by the Oklahoma storm. Good evening, I'm Elena O'Connell.
And I'm Jen Lask. KOMU 8's Maddie Heidenreich spent the morning with a group that did more than send their thoughts to the community. Maddie?
It's a tiny community trying to make a tremendous difference. Students and parents set up outside North Callaway High School earlier today. Waving signs and the sound of car horns is how I would describe this morning, as people stopped by to donate or recognize the Oklahoma posters from Highway 54.
Memories.
It was like looking at pictures of Joplin over again, except a little bit worse.
And then almost exactly 2 years later, it happened again.
And then when this happened in Oklahoma, we jumped into action and said, let's do something to raise money, raise clothes, raise water, whatever we can get to send to Oklahoma.
Parents and students at North Callaway High School started taking donations early in the morning. Donations ranged from money to clothes and canned goods for families in need.
Gift cards, especially for McDonald's, because a lot of kids are homeless, and just getting a Happy Meal would make them smile.
The helping doesn't end there.
We have also discussed putting some of these kids in a van and going down over a weekend and helping volunteer to clean up.
It would be nice to go down there, give out the donations by hand.
And at the root of the giving tree are boxes to either deliver by hand or send to the people in Moore after the rush.
That's when they need the help, is 2 months, 3 months down the road. And the more help people can give in that time period, the better off it'll be.
The group will continue to take donations even after today.
You may have seen some of the volunteers wearing these tees that say NC Relief Team. They were donated by One Stop Custom in Avas. Any extra shirts will go to those in need in Oklahoma.
Rockbridge Lions Club takes a shot at hunger with the food bank. The club hosted the 19th annual clay shoot today to raise money for the food bank's programs. More than 250 shooters participated in 2 tournaments, which included a 2-man scramble and a 100-target individual competition. Food bank officials say they saw many familiar faces at this year's event, and shooters come from all over the state to support its cause.
These are people who have come back every year, and they come to this shoot for two reasons. One, it's a lot of fun, but 2, they know it's helping feed people who are hungry, and they very much want to do their part.
In the past, the clay shoot has raised nearly $200,000 and provided more than 4.5 million pounds of food for those in need.
Cancer survivors and friends sipped on tea for the 6th annual Susan G. Komen Mid-Missouri Pink Promise Tea today. This year, the guest speaker gave a presentation on aquatic therapy. Throughout the event, attendees received raffle tickets and participated in a silent auction. The survivors went onto the stage for a picture after the guest speaker.
75% of our audience were survivors, and for them to see each other year after year and know that they are still surviving, because once you're a breast cancer survivor, you're always one.
Stay strong. I mean, it is not a death sentence like it was years ago. There's treatments, there's support. You don't have to do it alone.
The Mid-Missouri Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure will be held on October 12th.
The Jefferson City Medical Group, or JCMG, opened the doors to the Women and Children's Center today. The Jefferson City Area Chamber of Commerce cut the ribbon this morning. The grand opening included a torch run, games, and music performed by a children's choir. JCMG provides OBGYN and pediatrics care.
This will make it easier for people to access health care for preventive care, things like mammograms and immunizations. And we know that these things save lives, and if we make it more convenient for people, we'll have a higher rate of people doing what they need to stay healthy.
JCMG's model of care is physician-led health care.
One Mid-Missouri hospital took advantage of the nice weather to teach kids and parents about summer safety. The MU Women and Children's Hospital put on Safe Discovery Kids Day, a carnival promoting safe habits for kids. Several local organizations like the Boone County Fire Department and the Columbia Police Department had booths at the event. Some even had demonstrations like a seatbelt simulator. The director of the event said informing kids about possible dangers is a great way to reduce child deaths.
The leading cause of death for children, actually 0 to 14, is unintentional injury. So this provides an opportunity to encourage healthy habits and educate family and children on those healthy habits.
More than 100 parents and kids attended the event. Imes says she hopes the carnival can become an important part of the Columbia community.
Others headed to the skate park to practice a bit of safe skating. Today, Columbia celebrates National Skateboarding Day with its 9th annual Shred Fest. Participants rode the ramps safely. The event aims to encourage helmet safety. The organizers, the City Parks and Rec Department, Tiger Pilot Program, and Youth Community Coalition, pass out free helmets for the competitors who were required to wear them during individual events.
9 years ago, we were come to by the Tiger Pilot Club, and they are focused on brain injury prevention, and they came to our department to see if we could put on a skateboarding event so that they can give away the helmets, and it benefited us for our skate park as well as promoting recreation.
Participants shredded from 4 to 7 today.
It's peak growing season for the elderberry in mid-Missouri. This superfruit is drawing in scientists from around the world. The first international symposium in the U.S. will kick off tomorrow in Columbia. Scientists will gather next week to discuss how a plant can be used as a food and dietary supplement. In Hartsburg, farmers have spent the last 6 years learning about and growing the fruit. Here, they transform the berry into juice and jam. They hope to turn it into a commercialized product because of its nutritional value. Scientists from places like Egypt, Germany, and Denmark will present research on elderberries. For more information about the symposium, visit our website at komu.com.
Although Missouri's unemployment rate hovers around 6.5%, Inc. magazine says one Columbia business is the #1 job creator in Missouri. That company credits success to a unique job culture. KOMU8's Emily Pottis visited the winner to see the non-traditional job environment.
Ian Franz has worked for Veterans United for nearly 5 years. His main job is to spread the company's culture in a unique way.
I help with our blog. I help with some of our event planning. I think we're kind of known in the city for some of our events, so I help a little bit with that. I try and teach and reinforce our values in everything we do.
Veterans United's job culture is anything but ordinary. Just some of the features in the building include a slide, unique offices, and its own method of transportation. Employee Lindsay Sells says the atmosphere makes employees want to come to work every day, which accounts for its job creation success.
Veterans United hired 564 new employees from the years 2008 to 2011. That's enough people to fill 2 whole sections of the Mizzou Arena.
Other companies have also started to adopt a unique job culture.
Well, you know, your workplace is where you spend most of your life, really. And so it has to be a great place you want it to be fun, you want it to be engaging, you want it to mean something.
State Farm also holds numerous events for employees and comes equipped with unique features like walking trails and a central atrium. Both companies say their employees deserve all these benefits for their hard work. Emily Pottis, KOMU8 News, Columbia.
To learn more about each company, visit KOMU.com.
A gorgeous summer day, but not for long. Tori Stepanek is in the studio with what to expect for the rest of the weekend.
But we are off to a pretty good start to our weekend so far. Lots of clear skies continuing for your Saturday evening. But as this next system moves through mid-Missouri overnight tonight, it is going to increase our cloud cover here for the overnight hours. We could see a spotty shower as we head into your Sunday morning as well. Otherwise, most of those showers and thunderstorms will be throughout the day. On our Sunday, we'll take a closer look at that in just a little bit. But for tonight, again, lots of cloudy skies out there. Temperature-wise, we're going to be a little bit warmer than we've been seeing the last couple of nights. We're going to get to lows back into those lower 60s. Temperature-wise, we're very similar to where we were today. Tomorrow, we'll get to a high right around 76 degrees. But we do have some warmer weather to talk about for the rest of the work week. We'll talk all about it in just a few minutes.
And the weather to the south causes roads to flood.
After the break, the effects of a tropical storm, Andrea, hitting the coast.
A cause determined. What happened in the bridge collapse in southeast Missouri.
Never be surprised by the weather.